the stage.
It's bad behavior. It's my opinion. Bad behavior, yeah.
Forward to being here again, find my mandatory. You know, it's always a great opportunity. It's always a great thing to get the mandatories out of the way, because I consider the mandatories like flies. They always buzzing in your ear, especially when you're trying to do something for the
Chaos erupted when Deontay Wilder crossed the line, slapping Oleksandr Usyk in full view of the world. The stunt is a sharp reminder of why some question Wilder's seriousness against a disciplined champion like Usyk. This isn't just drama, it's Wilder losing control, while Usyk remains calm, focused, and professional, looking ready to dominate inside the ring.
Well, this is not a gang fight. You know, the only two have been fighting are the boxers, and save it for the night. They don't get paid. They don't get paid to fight before the fight. Stupid.
Dave Caldwell says Deontay Wilder crossed a serious line. Slapping Oleksandr Usyk isn't playful banter, it's reckless and unprofessional. Usyk's composure only sharpens the contrast between a true champion and Wilder's unpredictable antics. The moment raises the stakes, suggesting Wilder's ego may be his own worst enemy. Usyk, meanwhile, stays calm, sharp, and ready to exploit every weakness once they're in the ring.
Everything that, because that's a little bit naughty. Because I know it's all, you know, fun and games at press conferences, but when you lay your hands on another man's face, whether there's an egg in it or not, you've laid your hands on his face, and that takes it to another level.
Duke McKenzie admits boxing has an entertainment side, but he says Deontay Wilder's slap, however some may view it, only exposes a lack of discipline. Oleksandr Usyk stays composed and professional, showing he can absorb chaos without flinching. Wilder's theatrics may grab headlines, but they don't intimidate a seasoned champion who wins with skill, strategy, and ring intelligence. For McKenzie, the moment is a reminder. Fights aren't won by flash. They're won by focus, preparation, and composure under pressure.
I thought it was a stroke of genius, personally. I don't see there's any harm in it. You know, this is the entertainment business that we live in now, and if you're not going to be entertaining...
Eddie Hearn says Wilder's temper may end up defining this fight, but Usyk is built for pressure. Wilder's aggression is obvious, yet when it's uncontrolled, it becomes reckless. Usyk's tactical brilliance, Hearn argues, is designed to punish every lapse in judgment. The matchup promises fireworks, but it also spotlights the mental edge Usyk carries. In boxing, discipline and composure beat unchecked fury, and the press conference was a preview of Wilder playing into Usyk's hands before they've even stepped into the ring.
You know, when you're getting poked like that in a face-to-face, you know, after a while the temper goes, and it's good. You know, I think it's going to be that kind of...
The Wade concept notes that Wilder's slap was extreme, but boxing has always been messy. Still, it exposed Wilder's lack of respect and control, while Oleksandr Usyk stayed calm and professional, showing why he's one of the division's most respected heavyweights. Wilder banks on shock value and intimidation. Usyk's measured approach keeps theatrics from outweighing skill and preparation. This is mental strength versus impulse. On this stage, composure becomes a weapon and emotion becomes a tell.
Fighters on stage their face off? Of course not. Yes, it's over the line. You shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be putting hands on each other. But it is the fight game, and we've seen far worse. We've seen guys get in fights. We've seen people throw dollies in this game, in the combat sports world.
Hands shouldn't be flying on a stage at a face-off, period. It's over the line, and fighters shouldn't be putting hands on each other. But this is the fight game, and we've seen worse. Full brawls, and even the kind of chaos that ends with dollies being thrown in combat sports. Still, Johnny Nelson warns that Deontay Wilder's slap of Oleksandr Usyk isn't harmless theater. It's reckless, disrespectful, and a risk to the sport and Wilder's own reputation. Usyk's response matters just as much. He stays calm under provocation, showing a champion's mindset. Wilder may win headlines, but Nelson says discipline, skill, and ring intelligence will decide the outcome. While moments like this only expose a lack of control and hand Usyk a psychological edge.
This morning, man, to make the way how he's done it, you know, on the morning of a fight, it's just wrong. It's dangerous, and the board are now in a situation where they think shit. So I don't know.
Simon Jordan notes that boxing has seen its share of wild moments, but says Wilder's slap still crossed a line, even by this sport's standards. Oleksandr Usyk remains unshaken, a reminder that champions are defined by how they respond to disrespect. Wilder's theatrics can generate noise, but they don't hide vulnerability. Usyk's mental clarity, Jordan argues, lets him turn chaos into advantage, proving that skill, patience, and tactical brilliance matter more than flashy aggression or mindless provocation.
An egg in his face. I mean, how many times have we seen boxers do things that they shouldn't do? You know, we saw Derek Chisora spit on Vitaly Klitschko.
We didn't need that.
I'm not offended.
Adam Smith says fight night is always unpredictable, but he believes Oleksandr Usyk's preparation and composure give him a clear edge. Deontay Wilder may thrive on chaos, yet Smith argues he can unravel when he's forced to deal with a calculated opponent. Usyk, by contrast, can adapt, turning the unexpected into opportunity. Wilder's impulsiveness might grab headlines, but Usyk's intelligence, skill, and patience are what control the story. This isn't only physical, it's a fight for mental supremacy.
You don't know what's going to happen because it's different on that day than any other day. It just sort of scripts go out.
Adam Smith sums up boxing's reality. Wilder's slap creates drama, but it doesn't add skill or make him a better fighter. Oleksandr Usyk's calm response only reinforces why he's a true champion. The incident has raised anticipation, but it also exposes Wilder's lack of control and poor judgment. Usyk's focus on preparation and discipline keeps him mentally untouchable. Fans may be buzzing, but the underlying story is clear. Composure, intelligence, and elite craft outlast reckless theatrics and impulsive aggression when the bell rings.
This is big for the casual fans. Do we condone it? I mean, in boxing terms, should that happen at a head-to-head? Of course not, but these things do happen. This is the fight business, and it's just made it even bigger, and we wait to see what happens.
Duke McKenzie says Oleksandr Usyk's versatility is what separates him from Deontay Wilder. Wilder can lean on raw power and intimidation, but Usyk brings precision, footwork, and elite ring IQ, tools that make him brutally hard to beat. McKenzie points to Usyk's track record, noting his consistent dominance against top heavyweights as proof this isn't theory, it's reality. Wilder's unpredictability might create sparks, but Usyk's all-around excellence allows him to control pace, distance, and strategy. And in McKenzie's view, the press conference incident may excite casual fans, but it doesn't change the outcome most experts still expect.
My gut instinct said that Usyk would win because he's an unbelievable all-rounder, you know?
Really?
He's an unbelievable...
That's it for today. Stay tuned. See you next time.